Alright, here's another week of training. Starting again with the deadlift. This is my ones week, so on my last set I'm doing one or more based on the titles you can tell. On this one I end up doing 430 pound deadlift for 8 reps. Yeah, doing these reps is really boosting my confidence for eventually when I'm going to have to go for a 1 rep max. Especially since my big working sets on my ones weeks are starting to get a lot closer to the 1 rep max I took in June, which for the deadlift was 455. So as you can see, I'm only like 25 pounds off, and I'm doing this for 8 reps. So it's pretty safe to say that if I wanted to, I could load on 455 and probably quite a bit more, but I'm still gonna hold off. I do really like doing these reps. Doing higher rep deadlifts does carry over quite a bit to strongman, which is ultimately what I want to be doing next year, next summer. That one was a little messy, but yeah. So I have a schedule planned out for when I'm going to take my new 1 rep maxes in December. I'm going to be taking them over 2 weeks at the very end of December, during Christmas time. Yeah, just so none of my lifts get in the way of any of my other ones. When I took my original maxes, they were all on the same day, so by the time I was maxing for press and for squat, I was pretty well tired. Boring but big sumo deadlift was uneventful. Sled pull, I loaded 500 up and felt pretty good actually. I got it all the way down and back this time. I had to stop a few times, so this part of the video takes quite a bit of time. I'm using different shoes than I do on all my other things. These are hiking shoes. The Converse that I normally wear, they are not very good for sled pushing and pulling. So I had been using cleats for a little while, but I stopped doing that, and I think I'm going to try hiking shoes. In a contest I might see if I can get away with cleats, but these hiking shoes actually they don't slide around at all, it seems, on even this heavy weight. Yeah, I might stop doing the sled pull pretty soon, and I might do a sled drag, which will be I will be facing the sled and backpedaling with the weight, because that's one that I will more likely see in a contest usually, unless there's a truck pull, which will normally be harnessed up. Yeah, so I've been sort of playing with that idea for maybe a couple cycles from now. Next we have a bench right here. Yeah, this one's getting down to, the reps are getting down to probably where they should normally be. 255 for 6. This is another one that I'm getting really is boosting my confidence for bumping my 1 rep max up, because the max I took at this one was 265 for 1, and now I'm 10 pounds under for 6. So I'm, yeah, again, pretty confident I could hit a new record on this one, but I'm still gonna bide my time for now. I might actually hit the 1 rep max on that one in one of my training cycles, so I'll technically have a new max, but it will be for like 3 or 4 and not for 1. Still doing the band on my boring but big. I ended up bumping it up to our heavier black band by the end of these, and I can really feel my back engaging while I have the band around my wrists. I've actually been thinking about trying it on some of my earlier sets, just to see what it's like on a heavier set, because I'm sure it'll be different than how it is on those lighter ones. This sandbag carry did not go super well. I loaded 280 in there since I did so well at 240 last week. Couldn't quite get this one to lap very effectively, so I just thought, screw it, I'll just try and walk with it. Found that was not very, that didn't go very well either. Didn't really know what to do here, so I tried to bring it to its side for some reason. Yeah, this is extremely messy. I am going to drop this back down to 240, and I'm going to do a few pickups with it. So this is me sitting here just thinking, I have no idea what to do with this right now. My quads ended up burning, so I ended up dropping it. Yeah, I'll end up dropping that down to 240 and doing like a couple pickups with it so that the pickups feel automatic, so I'm not sort of guessing at it every single time for a cycle, and then maybe I'll try 280 again, or maybe I just need to get stronger. That is definitely a possibility too. Squatting, yeah, this went pretty well. 340 for 7. Felt like that was a solid number. I think 6 I got a little bit off my normal track. I still went for a 7. It maybe looked a little bit high. I was playing around with the camera a little bit to get side views and stuff, and I think the angle that I take my squats at, it makes them look a little bit higher than they actually are. So I don't know if I'll take all my videos from the side here. And I added the box here to make sure I was getting low enough. I could probably, this is a 12-inch box with a 2-inch riser underneath. Next week I'll probably drop the 2-inch riser just to get below parallel. I think that is, I paused the video a couple times and it looked like it was right at parallel, but another couple inches won't hurt anything, so I'll try that next week. I do like the box, having the box there though, allows me to focus a bit more. Pressing, 170 for 5, felt pretty good. Forced the last one quite a bit, felt like I could get it. Probably shouldn't have gone for it, but I got it up there, so I guess I can't complain about that too much. Next is the boring but big on the press. This I am dropping for heavy singles next cycle. I'm just not getting that much out of doing 100 for high reps. I don't feel, I mean, I'm getting a shoulder burn, but I'm not really getting that much out of it, so I'm going to be dropping this for really heavy singles, so heavier than what my one set will be. This is the Farmers. The pickups are going really well. They're not feeling, I don't know, they're just feeling really good coming up. Walking with it was fine. The turn though, I completely stopped basically, and I'm making a very pretty face right now. Yeah, I'm basically completely stopped, and then I drop it. I try to pick it up a couple times, but it just doesn't budge. I'm just completely drained right now. I'm gonna stick with this weight. I'm confident that if I could have picked it up, I definitely could have brought it all the way back. Yeah, as you see, my butt tuck when I was trying to pick that up, I didn't have the abdominal stability to do that. Next week I won't be doing a video because it's my deload week and no one wants to watch me deload. So yeah. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in a couple weeks.